Welcome students. Let us start solving some more problems on section of solids. In previous class we have seen the section of a solid for a cylinder. So let us proceed to the next question which says a square pyramid 45 edge of base and 75 axis length is resting on base with one of the base perpendicular to VP. It is cut by an auxiliary inclined plane in such a way that it is bisect the axis and is inclined 45 degrees to HP. Draw sectional top view, front view and true shape of the section. So before starting the question, we have to first answer these three questions: what to draw, where to draw and how to draw. So what to draw, it is given as a square pyramid, so we need to draw a square. Where to draw, so it's given that it is resting on one of its base perpendicular to VP. So if it is perpendicular to VP, it should be drawn in HP. So it will be drawn below XY line. And how to draw? One of the base is perpendicular. So base will be perpendicular when it is drawn like this, such that this face becomes perpendicular to XY line, or this face becomes perpendicular to XY line or VP. So this is the orientation of a square. So let us start with drawing the square. So first I will draw the XY line. Then we need to draw a square of 45 edge. So now as it is problem of section of solids, everything should be drawn light. So now I have drawn a square of 45 by 45. Then we need to mark the center. So for marking center of square, we have to just join the diagonals. So this is the base of a square pyramid. Now we will take the projections. Before taking the projection, let us name the sides and complete this part in all respects. Now we'll take all this projection up, and because it is projection lines, it should be made very light. Now one point noting here, it is given at a square pyramid and axis height 75. So axis height will come from this particular center, that is O. So I will extend this line first and will measure 75 because it is given that axis length is 75. So I will measure 75 from XY line and just mark it. So I have marked 75 on the axis line, and let this be named as O dash. Now because it is a pyramid, every point will be joint. Let's take the projection of other points. So the projection of point C and D till XY line, similarly for point B and C, A and B till XY line. So this is point C dash and D dash. And these points are A dash and B dash. Now because it is a pyramid, each and every edge will be connected to the apex, that is O. So I will connect these points from O to CD. Similarly from O to AB. So this basically completes the front view and the top view of a square pyramid. Now we have to do the section part. So it is given that it is cut by an auxiliary inclined plane such a way that it bisects the axis. So bisects the axis means exactly at the center. So 75, half of 75 becomes 37.5. So I will measure 37.5 from bottom, or you can also measure from top. And after bisecting, we have to draw an angle of 45 degrees. So this is the section line. So this is a section line, and section line should be shown as line dot, and we have to make a rectangle at the ends. Let us say I will name the section line as AA. We have to make the part which is remaining as dark. So this arrow, what it indicates is whatever portion is within this arrow in this direction is retained, wherever the opposite side has been sectioned, that means it has been cut off. So whatever remains we will make dark. So this side remains, this part. So from here to here it remains. Then this base will remain. Then from this point to this point. So this is the part which is remaining after section. And because this is section line, I will also make it dark. So a line and a dot. Now, next point is we have to give the points, give the naming to the points where this section has cut. First cut on the pyramid is here. Now this is cutting two edges, that is OC and OD. So I will name this as, let us say, PC and PD. So PCD. Similarly, this is cutting the axis, so we don't give the name when it is cutting just the axis. Now, next cutting, the section line is cut here also, which is edge OA and OB. So I will name that points as PA and PB. Now what we need to do is we need to project these points PCD and PAB on the in the top view. So for projection, I will make a very light line. Now till where to project, that's the important part. Now it's just simple thing. This point PCD is on OC and on OD. So same thing we have to do in the top view. We have to project these points PC and PD on OC and OD. Similarly, where point PAB is on OA and on OB. So the projectors from PCD will be taken in top view on OC and on OD. That's it. So I will take the projectors. So from PCD to OC and OD. Similarly, PAB is on OA and OB. So I will take this on OA and on OB. Let me name the points here. So this particular point is PC on OC. Similarly, this point is PD wherever it cuts OD. Then here it is cutting PB. So this will be point PB, and it is cutting OA at this particular position. So I will name that point as PA. Now what we need to do is we need to join this point by a dark line. So PA to PB. Then PB to PC, PC to PD, and then completion from PD to PA. Now we have to join the remaining part. So again it is simple. What is remaining here? Just observe the front view. We are remaining with from PC to C. Okay, this line is visible from PC to C. Similarly, from PD to D. So what I will do, I will join this PC to C. I will make it dark, which we have not done earlier. Now it is visible, so it will be made dark. Similarly, from PD to D. Now here what is remaining is PA to A and PB to B. If you observe front view, PA to A is visible line. It's a dark line. It is remaining. Similarly, PB to B. So this also I will make dark from PB to B and PA to A. Now regarding this base A, B, C, D, if you again observe our section 9, it is not cutting the base. This is the base. This particular point is the base. Section 9 is not cutting the base. That means base has been retained. So as base has been retained, this entire thing will be joined as a dark. And this particular section will be filled by the section lines, or will be covered with the section lines. So this completes the front view and the sectional top view. Now the third thing which was asked in the question was draw true shape of the section. So for true shape, what we need to do is we need to just make this section line parallel to XY line. So what I will do is first I will take one line at random position. So at any random position, mark this point PCD. So let us say I will name this point as PCD. And then I will measure the distance from PCD to PAB. Keeping this on PCD. So this is the point PAB here. I will give the naming PAB. Now just take the projections from this point in downward direction. So from PCD, a vertical projector. Similarly from PAB, a vertical projector. And the same projectors from this top view. From PA, PB, PAC and PD. So PA is here, this one. The projector from PA, then projector from PB, projector from PB, projector from PC and projector from PD. Now wherever they meet, I will give the name. This is point PD. Now we'll join this point PA, PB, PC and PD with a dark line. So this is the true shape of the section, and then finally we will make the section lines in this at 45 degrees, dark line. So this completes the solution as per the given question. The only thing remain is now the dimensions. So dimension which are to be given are the side of the square, then the axis height, then the angle of the section, that is 45 degree, and because it is bisecting the axis we have to also mark that dimension. So only 4 dimensions are required. So I will give the dimensions. Dimension should be medium dark. So I have also given the dimensions, and now this question is complete in all respects. Hope you have understood. In the next class we will solve some more problems on section of solids. Thank you.